my name is Kezia Thomas, and I am in 1351, the second section of it. I'm going to be doing a second grade teaching parameter to a second grader. I enjoy the semester, and let's learn about parameter. It's really it should be one of the easier ones to learn when we're looking at areas, volume. Parameter should be something that I believe taught to a student at this age, as they are seeing lots and lots of new materials every day. It's good for them to know how to calculate how the distance around each and every item that they come across. So Elijah, we're going to learn about parameter today. Have you heard of parameters before?
No.
No? Yeah, so parameter is what you call something where you look at the distance around any of the items so this is a parameter, okay? So you see this is a square, right? What shape is this?
Circle, triangle, rectangle.
Rectangle, right? So we're gonna learn the distance around a square, distance around a rectangle, distance around a circle, and the distance around a triangle, okay? So when you are at home, right, you see boxes that comes in to your house, especially now we're in the COVID season, you see a lot of boxes that comes in, right? So parameter is the distance around this box. What's the parameter?
The distance around the box.
So this box, to see how big is this box, right? So when you put something inside, we need to know how big is the box is, right? So we need to know the inside part of it, but at the same time, we need to know how much outside. If it's a smaller box, right? Will this fit into this box? No, right? So we need a bigger, wider box in order for this item to fit in here, right? So we need to figure out the parameter of this box, okay? In order for you to learn that, okay, we're gonna look at each side of the box to figure out what's the parameter or the distance around the boxes, right? So we're gonna look and see how big is this side right here? 3, right? 3.5, right? It's 3.5, right? What about this side of the box? 7, right? So this is also going to be the same, right? This is a rectangle. So rectangle has 2 sides that are the same, and the other 2 sides are the same, right? So this is also 3.5, and this is what? 7, right? So there's 2 sides, okay, that are 3.5, and there's 2 sides that are 7. So what we need to do in order to find the parameter or the distance around, what do you think we have to do? Do you know? We have to add each side. That's how you find the parameter of anything. You have to add each side, okay? So in order to add, we have to add, for this rectangle that we're going to do, we have to add 3.5, 7, and then another 3.5. Okay? How many sides does a rectangle have? How many sides does a rectangle have?
4.
4 sides, right? There's 4 sides, so this is the distance for 2 sides, and this is the other 2 distance, okay? So when we add this together, what do we get? We get 21, okay? So that's the distance around this rectangle box. 21. So can you explain to me what we did in order to find a perimeter? First, what did we do? We had to measure.
We have to measure the sides.
We have to measure each side of it, right? And then once we found out each side, what do we have to do?
We had to
Add each side, right?
each side to
Find the
find
perimeter.
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 Perimeter. Perimeter. So when you go into think of it this way. When you go play a soccer, right? Soccer field. The distance that you walk to cover the whole soccer field, or in the backyard, right? You have fence around the backyard, right? When you go against the fence or around the fence, right? We're measuring the perimeter of the fence. That's what we're doing. When we go around, when something is boxed in, right? When we draw a box around it, we are looking at each side. We're looking to see what is the distance or the measurement of each side, and we're adding together to find the perimeter. Okay? So can you explain to me again what a perimeter is?
So perimeter is like,
First, what do you need to do?
you need to measure it.
Measure what?
The thing that you're gonna use.
We're gonna measure the
Box.
So for this is the box, right? But what are you measuring? Each side, right?
You're supposed to measure each side,
Uh-huh.
and then you're supposed to map it out.
That's right. Then you're supposed to add it together, right? Add it together. For rectangle, there's two sides that are the same, and the other two sides are the same, right? So we're gonna add each side to get the perimeter. Okay? What's the definition of perimeter? Do you remember? Distance.
Distance
Around
around
something, right?
something.
Okay. Let's look at this. What shape is this?
Oval.
Oval, right? So for this, is there an equal side for this? There is no, right? This is called an infinite, okay? This keeps going and going and going, right? So what we need to do is, we need to get something to measure this, okay? We cannot use a ruler to measure this, right? Can you measure it with a ruler? No, you cannot, right? So we need to get another, what do you call, a tape measure. Have you seen a tape measure that like folds in? Yeah, so you have to go around and measure the whole thing, and that's what you call a perimeter of a circle or oval, right? And then we have a third item, which is your harmonica, right? We need to know what is the distance or the measurement around this harmonica, right? Tell me again, what would you do in order to find the measurement or the perimeter of this side?
You have to measure the sides.
Each side, right?
Each side. Then you're supposed to add the numbers.
Add each side, right? And then you get the
Answer.
perimeter, right? Okay, you'll get the perimeter. For a triangle, how many sides are there for a triangle?
3.
Okay, so how many sides are you going to measure?
3.
3, right? And then you're going to find the perimeter of a
Triangle.
So it doesn't matter what kind of shape it is. You add each side, okay? You can have to add each side in order to find the
Answer. Perimeter.
So what is the definition of perimeter?
A distance and around something.
Yeah, a distance around something, right? That's what you call the perimeter. Did you enjoy the lesson? So this is the second grade lesson to teach about perimeter. Again, my name is Kezia Thomas, and I'm in 1351. I enjoyed the class. Thank you so much for all your help, and hope you have a good Christmas. Thank you.